Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are working on Henry VI Part 3 and today we get to hear from Queen Margaret in Act 3, Scene 3. So, a lot has happened in this play and I hope that you've been keeping up. Quick bits of things that are interesting. The king is no longer the king, really. Well, sort of. He was kind of usurped by Edward, the eldest son of the former Duke of York, who was killed by Queen Margaret and Clifford. Clifford was killed by Richard. The War of the Roses is still raging on, but Edward, the Duke of York's son, is now acting as King Edward and decided yesterday that he wants to marry this Lady Grey, who came to ask for her husband's lands back. Meanwhile, Warwick has gone to France to ask for the king's sister's hand for Edward to do the whole political alliance marriage thing. And Queen Margaret has left the king to go to France to beg King Louis XI's help to put Henry back on the throne. So, all of this is going on, and Shakespeare decided that we should have a scene in France so that we can see the Warwick-Margaret battle happening in France. So Queen Margaret gets there first, and she goes into King Louis's chambers or whatever, and they do the whole, oh, I should bow to you, and we shouldn't do this with the different stations, and me standing and you sitting, and we should blah, 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 until he sits down next to her, and he's like, whatever it is that's wrong, just tell me, because we can fix it. And she says, those gracious words revive my drooping thoughts, and give my tongue-tied sorrows leave to speak. Now therefore be it known to noble Louis, that Henry, sole possessor of my love, is of a king, become a banished man, and forced to live in Scotland a forlorn, while proud, ambitious Edward, Duke of York, usurps the regal title and the seat of England's true anointed lawful king. This is the cause that I, poor Margaret, with this my son, Prince Edward, Henry's heir, am come to crave thy just and lawful aid. And if thou fail us, all our hope is done. Scotland hath will to help, but cannot help. Our people and our peers are both misled, our treasure seized, our soldiers put to flight, and, as thou seest, ourselves in heavy plight. So basically she goes to King Louis and says, help us, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're our only hope. Yeah, that's pretty much it. She goes to plead her case, and he's like, we can make everything better. And then Warwick enters, ta-da! And we get to hear more about that tomorrow. I'll see you then for that.